Coca-Cola Company proudly presents the most famous family in America. Ozzie, Harriet, David, and Ricky. The Nelson family.
Joe rare. David medium rare. Ricky medium.
Thanks, Oz.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Ozzie Nelson's foolproof system for pleasing guests at a cookout.
What's the matter, Joe?
Well, this one's got my name on it, but it's rare. I wanted mine well done.
Well, I'll trade you. Mine's wrong, too.
Wrong here, too, Oz. June, would you swap that well done for a rare?
Well, it looks as if Ozzie's foolproof system for serving isn't exactly foolproof. But here is a foolproof idea that'll spark any party, inside or out. Serve ice-cold Coca-Cola. Because everybody, everywhere, anytime, loves Coke.
Hi.
Look, from now on, I'll serve Coca-Cola and you serve the steak.
Not on your life. Parties are more fun when you do the cooking. Here, have a Coke and cheer up.
That's the best idea yet.
And now, the Coca-Cola Company invite you to enjoy The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet.
Oh, by the way, before you guys get out of here, I need a volunteer.
So early in the morning?
That's the idea, to catch you before you're wide awake.
Sounds like a dirty trick to me.
Well, what are we volunteering for?
What's the matter? You afraid to take a chance?
You're darn right. The last time I volunteered, I wound up washing the upstairs window.
No, it's nothing like that. It has nothing to do with the house.
Well, it does have anything to do with the women's club.
Yes, it does.
Well, isn't there a lecture down there tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow afternoon.
Well, you know I can't go.
Neither can I.
Well, I didn't say anything about going. It's just that we need somebody to set up the chairs tonight.
Well, I promised Joe I'd go bowling with him tonight.
And I promised Joyce I'd meet her down at the library.
You see, we're practicing for a tournament.
I've already called off the last couple of dates with her.
Well, I have to get somebody.
Well, why is it your responsibility?
I'm chairman of the committee.
Rick, I'll toss you. The loser goes down there and helps your mother set up the chairs tonight. Heads.
Now, wait a second. You're not going to get me on that again. I'm supposed to call.
Okay. What do you want?
I'll take heads.
Sorry, tails. You set up the chairs.
I thought for sure you were using that phony quarter of yours. You know, the one with the two heads?
No, this is a 50-cent piece with two tails.
Let me see it.
They come in handy.
Hey, Wally,
Oh, hi, Rick.
have you seen Joyce?
Joyce? Who's Joyce?
You know, the girl I told you I was taking to the Glee Club concert last week?
Oh, I didn't go to the concert.
Oh, well, neither did I. I had a term paper to finish. I had to break the date with her.
No, what about it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet her at the library tonight. I'm looking for her.
You going to break another date with her?
Well, yeah, I have to. I promised my mother I'd go over to the women's club and set up some chairs for her. They're having a lecture over there tomorrow.
Come on, let's go over here and sit down on the bench a while.
What for?
I'm sure we can think up a better excuse than that.
Excuse me. I thought I'd lost this. I couldn't remember where I'd left it.
Oh, I'm glad you found it.
So am I. My mother says everybody has a talent for something. I guess mine is losing things.
Well, I'm pretty good at that myself. Gee, I hope I didn't get any water on it.
Oh, I don't think you did. Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi, Rick.
Oh, hi, Joyce. Hey, I've been looking all over for you.
Hey, who's that girl you were just talking to?
Oh, I don't know. I've never seen her before. She forgot her tennis racket. Oh, before I forget, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to meet you at the library tonight.
How come?
Well, there's a lecture over at the women's club tomorrow, and I promised my mother I'd help her set up the chairs tonight.
Oh.
I hope you don't mind.
Oh, no, that's okay. That is, if you're sure it's your mother you're standing me up for.
Of course I'm sure.
Okay. She's kind of cute.
Oh, thanks. I'll tell her you said so.
Thought you said you didn't know her.
My mother?
No, the girl with the tennis racket.
Oh, I don't know her. And I didn't notice whether she was cute or not.
It's the right answer.
Here, I'll take these. Thanks, Sally. Well, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
You let me give you a hand with those.
Oh, it's okay, Mom. I'm practically finished.
Oh, well, maybe we can still catch up with Joyce at the library.
Oh, I'm afraid it's a little too late for that. The library closes in a few minutes.
Oh, that's a shame, Rick.
Oh, that's okay. I thought I'd go by the malt shop. She'll probably stop in there with one of her girlfriends.
Well, I'll see you at home, and thanks a lot, dear.
Okay, Mom.
There's a phone call for you, Rick.
For me?
Yes, right out there in the hall.
Oh, thanks. Hello? Oh, hi, Wally. Well, sure I'm here. I've been setting up chairs for the lecture tomorrow. Well, that's exactly what I told you. Well, I can't help it if you didn't believe me. Okay, goodbye.
Was it anything important?
No, it's Wally. He's over at the malt shop. He just lost a bet.
Oh, well, I'll see you later.
Okay, Mom. Hi.
Hi, Rick. Oh, don't speak to me. I have to sit here and watch him eat that thing, then I have to pay for it. And it's all your fault.
Well, maybe next time you'll believe me.
You're a good man, Rick. Setting up chairs at the women's club. Who would believe that?
Don't be such a sore loser. Have you seen Joyce?
Joyce who?
Well, let's not go through that again. You know, Joyce, the girl I was talking to you about this afternoon.
Well, how should I know? I told you I don't know her. Come on, Bruce. How about a little taste of the whipped cream?
Nothing doing. I wanted to bet fair and square. Sit down, Rick. Oh, no, thanks. I was hoping Joyce would stop by. I think I better grab a booth while I can get one.
Okay. Come on, Bruce. How about one of the shaved walnuts? Just one?
Hi, Rick.
Oh, hi, Jack.
What do you have?
Oh, I think I'll have a large Coke. Say, has Joyce been in tonight?
No, I haven't seen her. If I see her coming, you want me to warn you?
Oh, no, I'm looking for her.
Oh, well, just trying to protect the customers.
Well, excuse me, have you seen a bracelet around here?
Well, no, I haven't.
Well, hi.
Oh, hi. You're the girl who lost the tennis racket.
That's right. I told you I have a talent for losing things. I've lost my charm bracelet.
Oh, gee, that's a shame.
I think I must have lost it around here someplace. I was sitting here just a few minutes ago.
Oh, why don't we take a look?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, it's a very pretty bracelet.
Thank you. I can't seem to get this to catch here.
Here, let me help you.
Thank you.
You want to sit at the counter? No, let's see if we can find a booth.
Okay.
Wait a second.
What's the matter?
I think I see somebody I know.
Oh, yeah. Well, who's that with him?
Well, it's not his mother, and he's not setting up chairs at the women's club.
There, that ought to do it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, that's okay.
Come on, Sally, let's go someplace else.
Is something the matter?
Oh, I'm not sure. Pardon me.
Okay, it's a bet. Hey, Rick?
Oh, I can't talk to you right now.
Oh, wait a second. Isn't that Joyce sitting in the booth over there?
No, it isn't. It's somebody else.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
See, I told you it wasn't. Okay, you win again. Jack.
Oh, forget it. I couldn't eat another one of these anyway.
Hey, Joyce? Well, I've been waiting for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why I came down to the mall shop. I thought you'd be here.
Let's go, Sally.
Hey, wait a second. What's wrong?
Well, what do you think? Give my regards to your tennis-playing friend.
Okay, that's what you want to think?
Good night.
Oh, good night.
Thanks for fixing my bracelet.
Oh, that's okay.
How did you explain it to Joyce?
Well, I haven't seen her yet. I'm hoping she'll come in here. She usually does about this time. I'll keep an eye on the door.
It'll be just your luck to have this other girl show up again.
Please don't even mention it.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
Don't get up. I just want to get my books.
Gee, I didn't know anybody was sitting here.
Oh, that's right. I was just leaving. We seem to have a habit of running into each other.
Yeah, oh, we sure do.
Well, I don't want to keep you from your study. It's nice to have seen you again.
Nice
Bye.
seeing you. Goodbye. Yeah, I can't believe it. She was here and Joyce didn't show up.
You're just lucky. Hey, you know, she's pretty cute.
Yeah, she is. I hadn't noticed before. Hey, here comes Joyce. Well, I'll see you later. I'm not going anyplace. Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk to her.
Okay, I can take a hint.
Hi, Joyce. Oh, Joyce? Look, I know you're kind of upset with me, but could I talk to you for a minute?
What's there to talk about?
Well, at least I think you ought to give me a chance to explain.
Well, all right, but it better be good.
Oh, just sit down right here. I know this sounds kind of silly, and I can't understand it, but every place I go, I seem to run into the same girl.
You didn't have a date with her last night?
No, honestly. Well, I don't even know her name.
Pardon me, Rick, but I think I picked up one of your books by mistake. Oh. It's mine, just a feeling dinner?
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Sorry to have interrupted you.
Oh, that's okay. Joyce? Don't you think Joyce is being a little unreasonable about this, Mom?
Well, yes and no. I think she should have given you a chance to explain. But you must admit it was quite a coincidence that you happened to run into the same girl 3 or 4 times in a row.
That's exactly what happened.
Oh, I believe you.
Gee, I wish I could convince her. Did anything like this ever happen to you, Pop? I mean, where you kept running into the same person every place you went?
Well, yeah. I remember one time when I was in school, I owed this guy $10, and I kept bumping into him every place I turned. On the campus, in the library, at the cafeteria. And then later that night, way over on the other side of town.
That must have been embarrassing.
It sure was. I was taking his girl to the movies. Of course, that was before I knew your mother.
Of course.
Gee, I wish I knew what to do about Joyce.
Well, I don't think there's anything you can do right now, except wait for her to cool off and think it over.
Well, yeah, but I can't wait too long. We've got a fraternity party coming up Saturday night, and I'd kind of like to take her to it.
Hey, I have an idea. No, it probably wouldn't work.
Well, come on, Pop. What is it? Anything's worth a try.
Does Joyce know many of your fraternity brothers?
Well, no. In fact, she doesn't know many people at school.
Well, then, why don't you arrange to have one of your friends run into her 4 or 5 times tomorrow? You know, he just happens to be where she is, and make it very obvious so she can't miss it.
Hey, that's a great idea. Then she'll figure if this could happen to her, it could happen to me. And maybe I could get Wally to do it. She doesn't know him.
Well, yeah, Wally'd be fine. Don't you think it's a good idea, Harriet?
Well, there's only one thing wrong with it. She'll probably wind up going to the dance with Wally.
Well, don't listen to your mother. She's always looking for story switches.
Okay. I must admit it sounds interesting.
Hi, folks.
Oh, hi, Wally.
I hope you don't mind my barging in like this, but you know me, I'm the aggressive type.
Oh, it's okay. As a matter of fact, there's a big piece of apple pie waiting for you.
Oh, you know, somehow I was hoping you'd say that.
In fact, that's why you came over, wasn't it?
It was not. I came over to help you with a commercial law assignment.
Oh, come on now. Let's get going.
Well, what about my pie?
Well, you can get that later. You don't want to get hooked into helping with the dishes, do you?
Heck no. Nelson, you won't let Mr. Nelson steal my pie, will you?
I'll do my best.
Oh. Now, let me get this straight. A man is lying in the street unconscious, and a doctor comes along and administers first aid to him. The man is obligated to pay the doctor for his services.
That's right. That's called a quasi-contract.
But what if the doctor's a good friend of the man and he's just doing him a favor?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up.
You see, I told you I know a lot about this course.
No, this has nothing to do with the course.
Well, what are you talking about?
Well, I was just wondering if you'd do me a favor.
Well, how soon can you pay me back?
No, it's not money. You see, Joyce is kind of mad at me, and I thought you might help me out.
Well, I told you, I don't even know her.
Well, I know that. That's one of the reasons why I'm asking you.
Well, what do I have to do?
Well, come on, let's go downstairs and get the pie.
You mean right now?
Yeah, it's much easier for me to talk to you while you're eating.
Here's a cool idea. An ice cream float with Coke. What a refreshing combination. Here's how you make them. First, fill a glass 2/3 full with delicious ice-cold Coca-Cola. Then add a generous scoop of your favorite ice cream, ice milk, or sherbet. A tablespoon will do if you have no scoop. Now a touch more Coca-Cola, like so. Then garnish with chopped nuts, cherry or the like, and there you have it, a float with Coke. It's just about the zingiest drink ever sipped through a straw. Some interesting combinations are floats made with Coke and lime sherbet, or raspberry ripple, or strawberry ice cream. Experiment a little and discover your own. Get that refreshing new feeling. Enjoy a float with Coke. Pick up packages of ice cream and cartons of Coca-Cola next time you shop.
That's Joyce right over there.
The good-looking girl with the gray sweater?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now what do I do?
Well, when she comes by, let her see you.
You mean just stand in front of her?
No, drop some books or something. I don't care what you do. Just as long as you attract her attention. You can think of something.
Well, okay.
I think it's chapter 5. No, we had chapter 5 last week. It's chapter 6.
It's going to be a wonderful party. Just about everybody's going.
Oh, what a Well, you know how it is. Accidents will happen.
Some accident. What are you, a wise guy or something?
No. Well, I'll see you girls around the campus.
What a creep.
I attracted her attention. Do you think I overdid it?
You not only overdid it, you got the wrong girl. I said the girl in the gray sweater.
But they both have gray sweaters. But don't worry. Send me in again, Coach. I'll do better next time.
Look, Wally, this is important to me.
Okay.
Isn't that beautiful? Look, the way the sun shines on the wing.
Well, congratulations. That makes you 0 for 2.
Well, I tried. Hey, look. Isn't that beautiful? The way the sun shines on the wing?
Kidding?
Pardon me. Do you know what time it is?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have a watch.
Oh. Well, it's 10 after 12. Pretty good, huh?
Hey, that was great. Keep up the good work.
Sorry. Oh, gee, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, hi.
Well, hi, what you doing?
Oh, just out for a little exercise.
Well, good for you.
Well, see you later.
Bye.
Here I am back again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, hi.
Well, hi.
Gee, that's a coincidence. We seem to keep running into each other.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Well, those things happen, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they do.
Would you care to join me?
Oh, thank you. I was just leaving. Bye.
Bye. Oh, thanks.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, you know, I could do a lot better on a full stomach.
Hey, that's blackmail.
I know it. Jack, I'll have a hamburger and a large Coke, please, and charge it to Rick.
Go ahead, call her up.
Stop reading my mind.
That's my specialty. Hasn't your father ever told you? Go ahead, call her up.
Well, I don't know whether I should.
Well, why not? If she's ever going to get the message, she's gotten it by now.
You don't think I ought to give her a little more time just to make sure?
Well, when's the dance?
Tomorrow night?
Call her up.
I'll get it.
Oh, hi, Wally. Hi, Miss Wilson.
Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, Wally.
Here's the album I borrowed from you.
Is this mine?
Yeah, you probably don't remember, but I borrowed it from you last summer.
Oh, yeah. Gee, I wonder what happened to this. Hey, how are things working out with Joyce?
Well, I think she's finally getting the idea. In fact, I'm sure of it.
Do you think I ought to call her?
Well, no. I wouldn't call her just yet if I were you.
Well, why not? What's the matter?
Well, you know, the darndest thing happened.
Excuse me. Hello?
Rick?
Oh, hi, Joyce. Hey, it's Joyce. It must have worked. She's talking to me.
Well, I'll leave you two alone.
Oh, no, don't go. Gee, I'm glad you called, Joyce.
Well, in the first place, I want to apologize. I've been pretty silly about this whole thing.
Oh, no, that's okay. I understand.
Well, I can see how it happened with you and this girl. You know, it's the darndest thing, but the same thing has been happening to me. Yes, I must have run into the same boy about a dozen times in the last 2 days.
Oh, how about that? It worked.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Rick.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Well, gee, as long as we kind of understand each other, how about going to the party with me tomorrow night?
Well, that's another thing, Rick. I have a date for tomorrow night.
You do?
Yes, with Wally.
Wally?
Yes, the boy I keep running into.
Hey, come back here.
I'm sorry, Ricky. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, well, no, of course not. That's okay.
Well, anyway, I'll probably see you at the party.
Well, yeah, if I go, I'll see you there. Yeah, goodbye.
Now, before you say one word, remember your mother's in the house. Rick, be careful. I may be wearing contact lenses.
Wally?
Will you give me a chance to explain? Say, here's the $2 I borrowed from you last year.
Oh, well, thanks. Look, don't worry about it. Everything's all right. I understand.
You do?
Of course I do. Naturally, I'm not delighted with the whole idea, but I understand.
Then you're not mad at me?
Oh, of course not. After all, it was my mistake, wasn't it? Yeah, you might say it was a calculated risk.
But would you like to give me the $2 back? I thought you weren't mad at me.
I'm not mad at you, but I'm not crazy either.
All I can say is you're sure being a good sport about this.
Look, let's forget about it. Have a good time at the dance.
Well, thanks, I will. And if there's anything else I can do for you, say, here's a candy bar I brought you. Oh, thanks. I'll see you later, Rick.
Okay.
Hey, Rick? Was that Joyce you were just talking to on the phone?
Yeah, it was.
Well, I hate to sound immodest, but I guess my little scheme worked out pretty well, huh?
Yeah, it sure did. In fact, it worked out a little too well.
What do you mean?
Well, she's going to the dance with Wally.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry, Rick.
Well, that's okay. After all, I should have expected it. That's what Mom said was going to happen.
Yeah, I know it.
Do you think Mom is psychic?
Either that or awful lucky. I've been trying to figure that out for the last 25 years.
Figure what out?
Little things like, well, how did you know the scheme was going to backfire?
You mean Joyce is going to the dance with Wally tomorrow night?
That's right.
Yeah, exactly as you predicted.
Well, you don't seem too upset about it.
Well, to be honest with you, Mom, I keep thinking about this other girl. She's pretty cute, you know.
Well, why don't you ask her to go to the dance?
Well, I would if I could find her. Yeah, all I know about her is that her name is Linda, and she keeps losing things.
Well, Rick, why don't you circulate around the campus tomorrow? You're bound to run into her sooner or later.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think I'll do that.
And if everything else fails, you can always go to the movies with your old mom and dad.
Pardon me. Are you looking for something?
Young lady lost her shoes.
Hey, wait a second. Is she a pretty girl with dark brown hair? About 18?
Well, yes, she is. Do you know her?
Yeah, I think I do.
Here they are. Thank you.
Mom, I'll see you later.
Well, where are you going?
Well, if I don't come right back, I've gone to the dance.
Thank you very much.
No, that's okay.
Linda?
Oh, hi, Rick.
Boy, am I lucky. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought you might like to go to our fraternity party tonight. There's still plenty of time.
Oh, gee, I'm not exactly dressed for a party.
Oh, it's very informal. And besides, you look great.
Okay.
Well, come on then, let's go.
Oh, wait a second. I want to put my shoes on first. I'm sure it's not that informal.
Pardon me, did you lose something?
Well, yes, I guess I did. My mother always says I have a talent for losing things. This is the first time I've ever lost my date.
Say, is your name Linda?
Yes, it is.
Well, isn't that a coincidence?
You mean your name's Linda, too?
What I mean is, it's a coincidence that you lost your date. You see, I lost mine, too.
Really?
Well, no, not really. You might say I'm sort of doing a friend a favor. At least that's the way it started out. But you know, all of a sudden, I'm beginning to realize I'm doing myself a favor.
Say, you're kind of cute. Haven't I seen you someplace before?
Well, not me specifically, but I'm rather a standard type. You see, sometimes I'm the guy who's engaged to the girl at the beginning of the picture, but more often I'm the leading man's best friend.
Sounds interesting.
Well, it is in a way. You see, whenever they have their little quarrel, she cries on my shoulder, and I try to comfort her.
And maybe even take her to the fraternity dance and then conveniently get lost?
Something like that. I hope you don't mind.
Of course not. After all, that's showbiz.
Showbiz?
Love to.
What's wrong? Don't you like dancing with me anymore?
Oh, sure. It's just that I don't want my date to think I've deserted her.
She's probably dancing with somebody else and having a wonderful time.
You know, you're right. She's right over there dancing with Wally.
Oh?
Your date, Wally, right over there.
Oh, well, isn't that nice?
Okay, go ahead and say it.
Say what?
How did I know that was Wally?
Why shouldn't you? He's your best friend, isn't he?
Joyce?
Yeah?
How did you know Wally's my best friend?
Well, he told me. And besides, who else would go to all that trouble? accidentally running into me every place I went while you hid behind trees and bushes and anything else you could find.
You mean you knew all along?
Well, sure. And when I didn't see you, one of my sorority sisters did. We girls stick together, you know.
You know, it would have served you right if I hadn't come to the dance at all.
I was sure you would. Why do you think we sent Linda to the movies?
What's this?
Well, you know what they say. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Linda was pledged to our sorority this afternoon.
You know, you remind me of another girl I know.
Thank you. I think she's real cute.
Oh, I don't mean Linda. I mean my mother.
Well, yes, I know. So do I. And I think it was real nice of your mother to suggest that you go to the movies.
You know something? This whole thing is a conspiracy. A big conspiracy.
Well, I told you. We girls stick together.
Next week, Ozzie and Harriet will be brought to you by Eastman Kodak Company. Now, the easiest way you've ever seen to put good times in movies can be yours at the lowest cost in Kodak history. Just watch this. Here is a remarkable new electric eye movie camera from Kodak. It's the new Kodak Automatic 8, the lowest priced electric eye movie camera that Kodak has ever made. Less than $50. It has a built-in electric eye that sets the lens automatically for correct exposure. It even warns you when there isn't enough light. All you do is aim and press the button, and whether your subject is in sunlight, like this, or in shade, like this, you get clear, bright movies of all your good times automatically to share for years to come. You'll find the Kodak Automatic 8 movie camera now at your Kodak dealers, where you see this Cameraland display. Why not visit him this week and see everything that's new for picture taking?
Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet has been brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company. For that refreshing new feeling, do as Ricky Nelson does.
Have a Coke.